Hey guys, I'm Crocs and I would like to make a guide about the split stacking rogue exile strat. First of all, I started doing this strat like 2 weeks ago at this point. I started developing it independently because the reason I say this because 5 days ago a Korean split uh, guide appeared on Reddit. The guide is really detailed and can be used for it, but I just wanted to make my own one because there are a few things, really just a few things because that guide is so detailed that the guide doesn't go over. So let's get into it. How does the strat work? You have this possess unique monsters release spirit on death, and this is Azumarill spirits possess rogue exile in the area when a possessed non-unique monster are slain. You can already see why this works. Spirit possesses rare, you kill it, it goes into rogue exile. The other, I would guess, mandatory node is this, because on the overload nodes we take Azumarill Spirit and Rogue Exile. The middle node is a choice node between Azumarill Spirit and Rogue Exile. I prefer Rogue Exile because you just have less of them. For the other two nodes, technically, you could say that you have three nodes here and two nodes here that can be chosen. These two felt the most consistent to me. I would definitely pick this. Maybe I would swap this either to this if you can handle map bosses, or this just for more chance for free mob bosses. So now that we know how the strat works, let's see what biome we run. First of all, we use this node, so we want more sacred spirits, and the grass biome gives more chance for it, and just overall more Azumarill spirit. The forest also gives Azumarill spirit and give us rogue exiles. Because we run grass, we want to run Azumarill cities and vast cities because forest. But for vast cities, you don't want to run sun temples because it has multiple force and it breaks the spirits. Why you do this strat? You want to use the second stabilizing one because it takes a while to get used to it. After you got used to that, pick the movement speed one. Also, mandatory node is this one. It's just more free loot. And also, we go into that later. But essences also release spirits on depth, so essences are really good. How do you run the map? You scout the map, open strongboxes, because even if this node is here, this does a different thing that you would think. It spirits a random spirit, or maybe a spirit that is on the box. The main thing is it releases only one. So strongboxes just eat your spirits, and it's completely RNG that if they give you good loot or nothing at all. So, by any chance you haven't completed the Atlas or haven't picked this node, don't pick this and your maps will be faster. Okay, you scouted the map, you opened strongboxes, you have to click Shines because there is a chance that an Azumarill Spirit release from that. At that point, if you are specced into ritual and you have this node, you have to open the rituals that don't have rogue exiles in them. Maybe it's worth to also open the rituals that have rogue exiles in them, but that way you have to kill some rogue exiles, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. But this node makes it that the spirit spawns inside the rituals. Okay, we clicked Shines, open strongboxes, and let's say we opened rituals. And anytime before killing the last unique mob, open the summoning circle as well. Now at this point, if there is a folk sacred spirit on your map, follow it into rares, and yeah, that's it. The Fox Spirit transforms rares into uniques. And at this point, I really hope it's a bug. It has a bug. If the rare monster has 4 spirits and gets transformed into a unique mob boss, it deletes every other spirit, and but only sometimes. And then not sometimes, it depends on the order of which spirits possess the monster. If it gets possessed by the fox first and then 7 spirits after that, you will have all of the spirits. But if fox goes into as last, it will delete all your spirits, and you will have the fox one and other random spirits. If you don't have the fox spirit, you want to clean up the rares that have spirits inside them, then the rest of the rares, then start killing rogue exiles that has the most amount of spirits if possible. What tablets do we want to use? We want to use at least one overseer because of the overlord nodes. Here you want the 2 additional spirit and either the additional spirit or the rogue exile. We want either irradiated tablet with 1 spirit and 1 rogue exile or a T16 map, because with that we get 80 monster level and rogue exiles drop 82 bases that way. For the last one you want Abyss, rogue exile spirit as well. Why Abyss? Not just because they have good loot, but because they work similarly to strongboxes. If you kill the rare that is guarding the Abyss, then all the Abyss monster that gets released out of the Abyss inherits the spirits. I'm running 2 overseers because more spirits. You can also look for extra lines like Summoning Circle, Shine, or extra Rarity and other stuff. What are the expected loot? At this point in the league, it's mostly exceptional bases and rite of passages. But with rite of passages, you can get unlucky. Like, for example, my last few rite of passages were bad. But before these, I had an 80-day one and the cat and the wolf one. And you get a bunch of tier 5 rares, so look out for them on good basis, desecrate them, slam them, and sometimes you can sell them for 20-50 div. I did it a few times. There are 2 omens that are useful for this strat. One releases spirits, the other gives you an extra rogue exile, I believe. This is just, you click it and you have it on every map. If it's too expensive, you just only click it when you have a sacred spirit. I'm not sure if this is even needed, but I just wanted to mention that this exists. Because I think you can only activate either of them, not both of them on a map. And, extra tip is while you are killing the spirits, if you still have rituals, and a spirit goes over a ritual, open the ritual, because if a rogue exile or a unique mob boss spawns into it, then the spirit will possess that one. So it's just extra loot overall. Another thing, supposedly rite of passage is not affected by what spirit is possessing the rares or the mobs. So, what do these do? It's similar to PoE1 Wisps. The yellow, the Vivid Spirits one give you item quantity, the white, purple one gives you rarity, the currency, the blue one gives you currency. For me, yellow was the most consistent one, white is for rite of passage and fishing for rare uniques or uniques at all. Pick your poison. If you want extra juice, you can put 200% deli on them, but it's insanely hard, so feel free to try it. I can ever since I started doing this strat, I can't get any experience because every once in a while, with the XP omen, I could get like 5% XP experience per day, but I just don't care about level at all, and I just stopped spending money on that. Um, talked about everything I wanted. Um, Also, I mentioned the Korean split stacking guide at the start. I'm not sure if I talked about it, but I started developing this strat independently. So I was happy when I saw the guide because we came to the same conclusion on most things. Also, I forgot to mention that I'm rolling my maps for Rarity with you use these three omens, use a chaos orb, and that's it. You have your Rarity map. I believe effectiveness would be better if your maps were the same speed otherwise, but yeah, the maps are already hard as well, uh, so that may not be the case. If you roll your maps for effectiveness and pick effectiveness everywhere you can, then it's insane hard and takes a lot more time to do these maps. So for the time being, I would recommend just doing Rarity. And who knows, maybe it's even better. The maps really take long, so I don't have a big sample size. Um, Maybe if this strat spreads a lot, we will have more info about things. Mm, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. And have fun.